Okay. Hey dear, hi, how are you doing? Okay, it's working, cool. How's everybody? Welcome to our live. I apologize because I'm still a little bit sick, so I'm sorry if I cough in the middle of it, but I feel like I needed to do this live, even being sick. So, let's just give a few moments to see if someone else comes up live. And if you're watching live, please say hello so I know you're there. And as usual, well, the more you participate, the more you actually answer the questions that I'm gonna ask, the more you get out of it. Okay, so if you're watching the replay, everything works out exactly the same for you. It's all energy. We're creating this energetic field of healing. So when you watch the replay, you're gonna step into this energy and receive all the healings the same way. Okay. If you don't know me, my name is Alessandra Martelini. I'm an energy healer, intuitive life coach, ThetaHealing instructor, and I've been doing these lives for maybe 6 months now. And yeah, every week I just receive some guidance from the universe of a topic that is usually very pertinent for myself as well, that I talk about, and mainly I tune into the energy and receive the channeled messages and guide a meditation and an energy clearing. We clear the unconscious, right? The technique that I use is the theta healing technique. So you're going to experience it, and we're going to go into the unconscious mind in order to clear the blocks. Okay? Yeah. So it's very hot here. Oh, go on. So today the topic is the fear of wanting what you truly want. And it's such an interesting thing, because I think we hear so many people saying like, oh, just be clear on what you want and then, go for it. And every time I hear this, something inside me kind of feels very weird. And now it kind of hit me that we sometimes don't allow ourselves to even want what we actually want, right? So I want you to actually close your eyes right now. And how is that true for you? How are you afraid to want the things that you actually want? And how is this showing up in your life? Are you settling for something less than what you know that you want? For example, are you settling for a relationship that is not exactly what you want it to be, but you're like, oh, it's good enough, right? Hey, Red, welcome, dear. So how are you not allowing yourself to want what you truly want? How are you compromising the things that you actually want? Do you even allow yourself to want different things than the things that you're actually living? Setting for crumbs, exactly, right? Exactly. We settle for anything that comes our way, right? Because we think that that's all we deserve, right? We forget that we are co-creators, that we're actually powerful enough to create and claim the things that we want, right? And there's a lot of levels there. We're gonna dive into, what's actually keeping you from claiming, from actually not allowing yourself to settle for less. Because let me tell you something, it's not easy. It's so much easier to stay in the comfort zone, right? Of the dim desires that we have, instead of saying, you know what, this is not enough for me. This person is not enough for me. This job is not enough for me. This amount of money is not enough for me, right? It's so much easier to say, no, but it's fine. At least he's nice to me in bed. At least he cuddles. Ooh, really? What about is really, really important for you, right? So again, try to focus your attention into why you're not allowing yourself to want. And in order to trigger this, I want you to claim right now, what is it that you want? How does it feel claiming? And if you're brave, state it in the comments. How does it feel to, say this is what I want? I want a healthy relationship with the soulmate, my life divine partner, someone that's gonna build a life with me, that is gonna give me everything that I need from him, and that we're gonna create this safe space of love and intimacy and growth and respect. I want abundance. I want to be able to be creative in my work and be intuitive in my work and be well paid for it. What is it for you? What do you want? Want this healthy relationship, everyday joy. Yeah. And how does your body and your mind respond when you claim this? Does it say, oh, that's too much? Oh, that's not possible. It's impossible to be joyful every day. You're not good enough. What does your mind say? How does it feel in your body to claim the thing that you truly want? Are you even allowed to say what you truly want? Right, saying hopeful. Good. But go a little bit deeper than this. I want you to imagine, okay, let me guide you through this. Keep this image, this thought in your mind first of what you want to create in your life. All those bold dreams that you have, big or small, whatever feels like a reach out of your comfort zone for you. Something you've never experienced. Keep that in mind. Notice how you feel. And I'm going to say some things to see what gets triggered within you, okay? So, when you think of those things, first of all, do you believe that you personally are able to achieve it? That you're a good enough person to achieve it? That you're a good person? That you deserve it? Notice how it feels when I say those things. Feel free to type it in the chat, or just acknowledge within yourself how it feels. Do you feel like in order to achieve this, you need to change? That you need to change who you are? That some aspect of your personality is not good enough for this? It's gonna be actually on the way for you to achieve it? Do you believe that you need to work hard, that you don't work hard enough to get it? have negatives. We need to bring the negatives up so we can clear them. Because if we just keep focusing on the positive, guess what? Our minds are very smart. We try to trick our minds, but we can't, right? So keep allowing the negatives to come, right? Because if you push them down, what happens is they still exist, but then there's like this unconscious internal battle within you, right? Oh, I want this, I want this, I want this, but there's this lack of integrity within you, because part of you says no, but you cannot have it, right? So we need to bring those things up so we can actually clear them and work on them. So we can actually, all parts of ourselves can rise to the level of the things that we want, and we can claim the things that we want with confidence. Okay, so, okay. Again, keeping this thought, these images of the things that you want, truly want. I'll keep bringing stuff up for us to clear. I want you to think, in your ancestral line, was this allowed to want? Has anyone in your genetic line, has anyone in your genetic line ever had it? Long distance, she's not confident in her boundaries. This is the surface level. Let's go deeper. Ancestrally, think of your ancestors, because they hold such a big power on what we think we're allowed to want, right? The things that you want and the things that you're already experiencing, were they allowed? Are you kind of breaking some sort of agreement of rule within your family, right? For example, maybe in your family, women are very, very strong and self-sufficient, but they don't need men. They don't allow themselves to want love. Yeah. Maybe you want this abundance, but your ancestors believe that you need to work very, very hard for no money, right? That it was wrong to want money, that money is the root of all evil, so it's better to be poor instead of being abundant, right? All those things you're carrying those things, and they're gonna clash with the things that you want, okay? If you have siblings or people around you that sometimes you create the belief that you cannot outshine them. So if you're successful, if you have the things that you want, you're gonna outshine people. You're gonna, be the cause of their frustration. So then you dim your light, you dim, your desires for the sake of other people, basically, right? Yeah, self-sacrificing, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Just allowing all those things to come to the surface. What is blocking you from owning the things that you want? Okay. Now take a deep breath in. I want you to imagine that energy is coming from the core of the earth up through the soles of your feet, up, aligning your chakras, all the way from the base of your spine, up, until it comes out from the top of your head in the form of a bubble of light. You're inside this bubble of light, safe and protected. Notice what color it is. And you're going to travel within this bubble of light, up the roof, the atmosphere. Keep going upwards, across the universe, all the planets, the galaxies, the stars, all the layers of the universe. Keep going upwards, up, a lot of layers of lights. Go through those layers. You're going to go through a layer of golden light, which is the realm of the ascended masters and the angels. Go through this layer of golden light. Until you reach a jelly-like substance with all the colors of the universe. These are the laws. There are many laws that govern our universe. Law of gravity, law of cause and effect, law of truth, law of connection. Many, many laws. You're going to reach for a pink mist, which is the law of compassion. You're going to allow this pink mist to surround you in your bubble of light and guide you into a bright, iridescent white light. Go into this light and keep going upwards in this light until there's nothing around you but energy of unconditional love. This is the creator, the source of life. You're going to start feeling like the bubble, the ball, the bubble around you will dissolve and you'll become one with this energy of unconditional love. Notice how it feels. And from this place, we can actually do transformations. We can create changes. We can access what's underneath, what's unconscious. We can ask for guidance. We can ask for healings. So we're going to ask for an instant healing. Creator of all that is, it is commanded that unconditional love is sent to every single cell of my body, releasing all those things that no longer serve me. Everything that is ready to be released, that is blocking me from claiming my truest desires. Thank you, it is that is done. Show me. I want you to imagine this bright, bright light showering over you, going into the top of your head, into every single cell of your body, transforming what's ready to be transformed. Bringing you the awareness that you need. Just notice, just allow it to happen. So can we clear the beliefs that you cannot do it, that you cannot have it? And I want you to really go into this belief. Where does it come from? Who told you this? Why do you believe this? And what positive things came from believing this? What did you get out of believing this? What did you learn about yourself? Can you also clear the addiction to judge yourself all the time. And again, allow the Creator to show you where does it come from, the lessons. Not to get out of judging yourself all the time. Why is it so much safer to play small? Why are you compromising what you want? What are the fears? The resentments? Okay. We also clear the genetic beliefs that are preventing you from actually claiming those things, from actually living those things. So the beliefs that it's not possible to have everything, that you need to sacrifice yourself, the vows of poverty and the vows of sacrifice. Just allow the Creator to send light into those vows within your mind, within your body, and transform them. You don't need them anymore. If there's any lessons that you still need to learn from them, allow them to come. Allow this awareness to come in order to release you from this. If you're the first in your family line to even want the things that you want, that go so differently than what other people wanted, this is going to bring a lot of conflict within you, right? So can we clear the guilt, clear the belief that you're going to have to abandon your roots in order to be successful and happy and loved. Rhonda is saying safer to be in traumatic life because body used to death from the past. That's bullshit. Go deeper. That's not the real thing. What to get out of being the victim? What to get out of putting yourself in the trauma over and over again, of reliving the trauma? What did you need to resolve back then that you didn't? And you're putting yourself back there to resolve. That's the real question. What do you need to resolve? What is the lesson that you're not wanting to see? Are you afraid to actually step out of it into your zone of genius, into what's true for you? What do you believe about yourself that makes you not want it? Okay, if your ancestors had different dreams and never acted on them and suppressed them, if you're unconsciously holding on to the dreams in order for you to, like, it's like you believe that you need to live their dreams so you can live yours. Doesn't make sense. It's like this open promise, like, oh, they didn't achieve it, so I need to achieve that for them before I can be free to achieve my things. So can we clear this? It's not true. They had self awareness enough. They had free will. They had the power of choice. It's not your job to live the unlived dreams of your ancestors. It's just an excuse of your ego to not live what's yours. And it takes a lot of courage to break those unconscious promises, those patterns of our ancestral line. It takes a lot of courage. So can we download you from the universe, from this infinite intelligence, the virtue of courage? And I want you to imagine that you already have this within you, because you do. Some ancestor had courage. You wouldn't be here if they didn't. So just allow the energy of the Creator to go within your DNA and awaken this virtue. Someone already mastered this virtue in your lineage. You just need to bring it back. And expand it 10 times. Let Creator show you that you have what it takes. They have the bravery, the courage to do the things they want to do. Just say no for anything else. To put yourself first, without being selfish, without sacrificing other people, but seeing yourself as important. Can we cut the cords between you and your ancestors? We're going to leave the positive cords, the loving cords. We're going to release and send to the light all the cords that are actually draining your energy. Okay. Can we also, there's a belief that you're not appreciated for what you have and what you do. So I want you to feel this. How are you not appreciated? Where does it come from? Okay, can we also release this vow of invisibility that you're holding on to? They're invisible. And what does it give you to be invisible? What is the good thing of being invisible? Maybe if you're invisible and you fuck it up, no one's gonna see it. So you have freedom to experiment. Can you also release this belief that you need to be perfect? That you need to be completely healed and completely perfect before being able to help people, before stepping into the dream, the desire. Okay. Take a deep breath in. I want you to tune back into what you want. What do you want? Okay. Can we also, this is gonna take some courage. So can I teach you to have the courage to stop anything in your life that is not aligned with the things that you want, how to recognize them and how to end them. This is gonna take some assessing, looking in your life, what you have, what you're living, and how satisfied are you truly with those things. Are you living them because it's just easier that way? Or was it like a full choice? A choice that is like, yes, this is what I want, and it's still what you want. You're allowed to make changes, to change your mind, to make different choices. So can we stop this pattern of compromise, of settling for less? And can we teach you how to spot from the very beginning whatever it is that you're doing, whatever you're choosing, knowing when you're choosing it out of compromising versus out of true alignment to the things that you want. Ensure that you are allowed to end and transform things that are not. Okay? Take a deep breath in. Bring your awareness back into the broad iridescent white light. And I want you to ask it to show you what is possible about the things that you want, that you didn't acknowledge yet. And what else you need to work on in order to align yourself fully with your desires. What needs to be understood? What needs to be seen? And how are you already on your way to achieving those things? What needs to be slightly shifted? And I want you to make a commitment with yourself to do those things, to work on the things that need to be worked on deeply, right? To keep doing the things that are working and to shift the things that can be working better. And can the Creator also teach you and show you that you're ready, and download you with the virtues of compassion, self-compassion, enjoyment, curiosity, and freedom. Take a deep breath in. Imagine that bright iridescent white light showering over you again. A stream of consciousness, of high consciousness, going into every single cell of your body. You can ground yourself again if you want. Imagine energy coming from the core of the earth, grounding you into the soles of your feet, realigning your chakras from the base of your spine up until the top of your head. Bringing you back, integrating this healing, preparing you for the next step, for the next phase of your life. Because whatever it is that you're going through is preparing you for that. All you need is courage to see it, courage to go through it, and faith that there's something better on the other side. And that you deserve it. You've paid your dues. You can choose different. You can choose easier now. When you're ready, come back. Open your eyes. And start thinking again about what you want and how different does it feel? Has it shifted? Anything shifted? If you think of what you want now, has more stuff come up? Do you feel more confident? How do you feel? Do you feel it's possible now? Do you feel lighter? Do you feel like you need to take a break? Actually, some of you might. Just take a break and take care of yourself. Replenish. Red's feeling lighter. Good, very good. But keep You know, keep doing this. Keep tuning into the things you want and seeing what comes up, because there's always more coming up. You know, the more you reach out of your comfort zone, the more things are going to come up to be cleared, right? So keep doing this. It's an ongoing process, right? If you need help, if you want to do this, if you want to go very, very deeply into the real reasons, the deepest issues, you can talk to me, contact me in a critical session, right? But keep doing this. This is a never-ending work, you know. We're creatures of desire, of wanting. And that's how we grow, evolve, transform, become better, right? Okay, beautiful people. Thank you for watching, for being here. If you need anything, again, just contact me. We can book a session. And I'll see you next week. Bye.